Once upon a time at Green Hill College, there was a young artist named Ethan. He was quiet, thoughtful, and often lost in his own world of sketches and colors. While others laughed and talked around him, Ethan spent his time observing, drawing life as it passed by. But there was one person he couldn't help but draw again and again, Luna. She was cheerful, confident, and admired by everyone. Her laughter had a way of lighting up even the dullest day, and her smile made people believe that life was simple and beautiful. Ethan would watch her from a distance, sketching her in his notebook, trying to capture the spark that seemed to follow her wherever she went. To everyone, Luna was perfect. Her smile, her kindness, her charm. But Ethan would soon learn that even the brightest stars hide shadows. One sunny afternoon, as Luna walked past him, the wind flipped open Ethan's sketchbook. She saw page after page filled with her face. He froze, heart pounding, but to his surprise, she laughed instead of getting angry. "You've been drawing me?" she asked, her tone playful and warm. Ethan stammered, I just draw what inspires me." Luna smiled and handed the book back. "Well, I guess I should be flattered." That was how it began, a friendship born from a sketchbook and a smile. They started talking between classes, laughing over small things. Luna would tease him for being so serious, and Ethan would blush every time she called him artist boy. One day, her best friend Maya smirked and said, "Careful, artist boy. You're falling for a story you don't know yet." Ethan didn't think much of it then. How could there be more to Luna? She was everything he ever wanted. Smart, funny, kind. The more he got to know her, the more convinced he became that she was perfect. To him, she was perfection in human form. But perfection has a price, one that Luna had paid in silence. Then one day, Luna stopped coming to class. Her laughter vanished from the courtyard, and the world around Ethan suddenly felt dull and colorless. Worried, he searched the campus until he found her sitting alone behind the art building, her head bowed, her eyes red from crying. When she looked up and saw him, she tried to smile. "Hey, artist boy," she whispered, her voice trembling. Ethan sat beside her quietly. After a long pause, she spoke, her voice breaking. "Everyone expects me to be strong, perfect. But I'm tired, Ethan. I'm so tired of pretending." He didn't know what to say, so he said nothing. He simply listened. When the silence settled between them, he finally whispered, "You don't need to be perfect to be loved, Luna. You just need to be you." From that day forward, something changed between them. They began to spend more time together, painting in the courtyard, laughing beneath the trees, sharing secrets they'd never told anyone. Luna started painting again, pouring her feelings onto canvas. Ethan sketched her smile, not the practiced, perfect one the world always saw, but the small, fragile one that came when she forgot to hide her pain. Slowly, she began to heal. She even painted a piece she called "The Girl Behind the Smile," a portrait of herself, half laughing, half crying. When she showed it to Ethan, he looked at it for a long moment and said softly, "She's perfect because she's real." But healing is never a straight line. One week, Luna disappeared again. Ethan waited, worried, checking his phone, hoping she'd reach out. Maya found him sitting alone and said gently, "You can't save her, Ethan. You can only stand by her." When Luna finally returned, her eyes carried both exhaustion and relief. She looked at him and said quietly, "I thought you'd hate me for being broken." Ethan shook his head, his voice steady and kind. "No one's perfect, Luna, but that's what makes you real." Time passed. The days grew softer, and Luna's smile became genuine again. Not flawless, not practiced, but honest. She painted more than ever before, each piece filled with truth instead of perfection.